Good morning, Libra and Libra Rising. I'm Jackie from the Oracle Times, and I'm going to be doing your Tarot and Oracle forecast reading for the month of July 2020. Now, I did forget to say in my weekly video, but I will remember now. I record from the bushveld in South Africa. It's beautiful. It's cold today, as you can see, and we're not used to cold, so I'm dressed really warmly and hoping that the sun comes out soon and warms us up for the winter weather we actually used to. But the reason I'm telling you all this is sometimes the internet can get a little bit dodgy out here in the bush and I might disappear for a few seconds. I've been having a very good run lately, so touch wood is going to stay like that. If I do, please be patient. I will be back shortly. Right, I have already shuffled these cards. I will read for you what it says on the relationship cards. There is something, a little caption on each card, only because you ask me usually what it says. But I'll pick the cards out first and then we'll discuss the story that comes up for you. So Libra. Let's see what's coming up for you guys in July. So the first set of oracle cards coming up for you. The first one is Between Worlds. Okay, this is the most common card coming up in readings for me at the moment. It's not surprising, is it? I'm sure you're all going, yes, we know about that, because we have one foot in the past and we have one foot in the unknown future. The next card that comes up is All That Glitters. Now that's interesting. Okay, so this is now for you guys in particular, Libra and Libra Rising, right? To Be Fair comes up. And then you get Breathe. Not surprising, this card comes up also in every reading at the moment. And then the final oracle card, that's lovely, is Regeneration. That's very nice. So let's discuss what this card means. By now, if you've been watching my videos, you probably know what this card means because it's been coming up all the time. Basically, what it boils down to is all of us still have one foot firmly planted in the past, the way things were. But we're stepping very tentatively into the future of, we don't know what's coming up. But look at this card. What does the past look like? There, the past is the back foot. It's grey and a little bit gloomy and it doesn't look so great. If we look at the future, however, check that turquoise sky. The flamingo gets a crown. A crown means we are in charge of what's happening, okay? Even though at the moment it may not seem that way, that's what it says for the future. There's a hummingbird in there too. I don't know if you'll be able to see that because it's tiny. And a hummingbird means embracing happiness, okay? There's also little streamers, which means they're going to be things to celebrate. That flamingo is as pink can be. That's a happy, well-fed flamingo. And the sky is turquoise and the ocean is turquoise as well. So that is something that Librans probably have to look forward to. Our past is a bit gloomy and cloudy, and it had its moments. I don't know any Librans that haven't had a very challenging time. Life has been throwing curveballs one after the other. Ultimately, I think what July is going to bring for you is a recognition of you may have chased after things in the past that looked like you should have them, that looked like they were going to be wonderful, that peer pressure, and I'm not talking about pressure like that, I'm just talking about the way we were raised, it's the way society is, it's everything that's fed to us by the media, had us thinking I need that and I need that and I need that to be happy. We're discovering, us Librans, yeah, myself included, I'm one, that, you know what, it's not for me. It doesn't make me happy. When I get there, that glittery object, that's all it is. It's a glittery object. What I really wanted, what makes me happy in here and in here, it's not that. So I think by the end of July, you're going to be pretty clear about what does make you happy and what doesn't make you happy. To Be Fair says, we will acknowledge the part we played in getting all the things that were glitter, but not gold, okay? So we're going to be honest with ourselves. Librans are pretty good at that, actually. You're going to sit down and you're going to say to yourself by the end of July, you know what? I chased after that. And even maybe halfway along the road, I realized this is not for me. But I kept chasing after it because I thought it should be for me. Look, that person's happy with it. Well, we thought they were. But you're going to realize in July, and that's a big one, what really makes you happy. That's a very big one. First, you'll take a nice deep breath. You're not going to take the big action in July yet. You're not going to step onto that path ready to go and after what really makes you happy. It's a bit of a breather, July. You're going to take those deep breaths that help you center and focus and decide and plan and dream. But by the end of July, something you abandoned somewhere along the path in going after those glittery objects that were not gold comes back into your life, and it comes back in a very big way. And this time, it will flourish beyond your expectations. So you abandoned it somewhere on the path. You abandoned it on the path of seeking for that glittery object which turned out not to be gold. Oh, walk that path. But here it comes by the end of July, and it's something you've maybe forgotten about, maybe you haven't forgotten about, but here it comes again. And this time it surpasses expectations. It is something to do with your past. It is something you attempted in your past. It's something you started in your past. It's something you dreamt about in your past. It died away because we were chasing after something that didn't make us happy. But here it is again by the end of July. This time it's going to be amazing. So that's a very nice reading for you guys for July and me. Okay. Now let's see what relationships have in store for us in July. So I'm going to be reading for those of you in relationships as well as those of you looking for relationships in general, okay? So first card for us Librans is true love. Oh, okay. So there's potential for true love in July. At the moment for Librans, there is actually that kind of energy around you guys. Oh, look how nicely I matched the card today. Sorry, that was a really Libran thing to say, wasn't it? Okay, so there is the potential for true love coming in for many Librans at the moment. I will say that. If you're with an existing partner, you can rekindle that feeling with them. And true love is about a connection, a resonance. It's not just all hearts and flowers. It is just about that deep connection with someone. And for all of you, there is that potential in July. Let's see what comes up next for you. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable. This is central to the theme of finding true love. I'm not going to get on a soapbox here. All I'm going to say to you guys is all of you Librans are lovely people, and remember that. And if you keep that in mind and you treat yourself with a kind of love and respect that you deserve, you will attract that person who will be the true love and who will treat you in that manner. Finally, stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I think what it is saying is try not to let the negative thoughts creep in there, because they will just negate anything, any accomplishments you do make in the relationship sector. They will drive away this particular person. So keep the thoughts positive. Stay positive about it. Don't get into that slump of saying it's not going to happen. Look what's happened in the past. It is going to happen for you guys. Keep that thought there, because ultimately that is the card that showed up for you guys. Okay, now we take one tarot card and we have a look at what is the main energy that's going to be for you guys in the month of July. What is the central theme for you guys in the month of July? And your card is the Child. Ah, how wonderful is that? So what is happening for you is you are stepping into a brand new future. And I've kind of had that feeling for most of us, okay? This is the start of something new. Look how innocent she is. Once again, there's a hummingbird. There's the light streaming down on her. So I will say with this card, and that's a very clear message coming through here, the innocence of the card, the fact that it's a child, the fact that it's a new beginning, will mean step into this new future and leave all that old stuff behind. The doubts, the insecurities, the fears, the things that did happen to you, they are behind you now. You are starting again like a brand new little child. You are stepping into a new existence. So leave all that, I'm looking for a polite word, stuff is what I'm going to use, behind you. You are now heading into something very different to what you've had before. And you deserve something different and wonderful and innocent and new. Right, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you'd like a personal or private reading with me, I do an amazing soulmate reading. You can contact me via my website. I will put the link in the description box below. I think the drop down arrow, if you click on that, once this video is processed, it will give you the link to the website. Thank you for watching, liking, thank you very much, subscribing and commenting. I truly appreciate it. I'm wishing you the most wonderful July ever. We'll speak soon again.